Imagine pulling a simple 1997 US dime out of your pocket change. Looks ordinary, right? But what if the tiny piment mark that's supposed to be there is completely missing? Suddenly, that 10-cent coin might be worth real collector dollars. In this video, I'm going to show you why a missing mint mark can completely change the value of a dime, how to check if your coin is a true error, and what it could sell for in today's market. Stay tuned until the end, because the price range I reveal is going to surprise you. Imagine this. You reach into your pocket, pull out some spare change, and there it is, a simple 1997 Roosevelt dime. At first glance, you don't even give it a second thought. It's small, silver-colored, and worth 10 cents. Nothing more, or is it? Look closer, right under the date. That tiny little mint mark, the letter P, is supposed to be there on coins struck in Philadelphia. But what if it's not? What if your dime has no mint mark at all? That's when the story of an ordinary coin suddenly turns into a mystery, a treasure hunt, and maybe even a payday. Most people would spend that dime without thinking twice. But collectors know better. They know that mint marks are not just small letters. They are clues, identities, and sometimes golden tickets in the world of coin collecting. Since 1980, the Philadelphia Mint has always placed a P on its dimes. So a missing P is not just a random detail. It's a potential error. And in coin collecting, errors mean value. Now let's talk condition, because that matters too. If your coin is in fine condition, that means it has circulated. It's been through cash registers, pockets, maybe even vending machines. The details are worn, the shine is gone, but Roosevelt's face is still clear. The word liberty still shows, and the torch, oak, and olive branches on the reverse can still be seen. It's not crisp and sharp like a brand new coin, but it's not a slick, worn-out piece either. Collectors call this middle ground fine. And yes, even in fine condition, a missing mint mark coin can be worth way more than 10 cents. Normally, a 1997 dime is as common as it gets. Billions were made. You could find dozens in a single day of change hunting. In regular circulated condition, they're worth face value, just 10 cents. Even in uncirculated grades, they might bring a small premium, and proof coins from San Francisco might sell for a couple of dollars. But without that P mint mark, that changes everything. So what's the value? If you have a 1997 dime without the P mint mark, confirmed as a genuine mint error, in fine condition today, you're looking at a value somewhere around $10 to $25. That may not sound like a fortune, but think about it. That's up to 250 times its face value. And if the coin had been in higher grade, say extremely fine, about uncirculated or mint state, then the value could easily climb to $50, $75, even $100 or more, depending on the demand from collectors. Errors are always in demand, and missing mint marks are one of the most collectible types. But here's the catch. Not every missing mint mark is real. Sometimes wear and tear make the P hard to see. Sometimes damage to the coin erases it. Only a true strike error counts. And the only way to know for sure is to have it checked by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will certify it, confirm it's real, and then collectors will pay serious money for it. Without certification, you might struggle to convince buyers. With certification, you hold a recognized treasure. So next time you pick up a dime from your change, don't just assume it's worth 10 cents. Check the date. Check the mint mark. That little missing P could be your lucky break. And here's the bottom line. In fine condition, a 1997 Roosevelt dime without the P mint mark is worth around $10 to $25 in today's market. It's not going to make you a millionaire, but it proves one powerful truth. Small details on coins can make a big difference. So keep searching your change, keep learning about errors, and who knows, that ordinary dime in your pocket might be the start of an extraordinary story. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more coin value breakdowns. And tell me in the comments, have you ever found a coin missing its mint mark? Let's compare stories. Because sometimes the smallest coins have the biggest secrets. Coin lovers and collectors. Today we are going to explore something very interesting from the world of United States coinage. The 1997 Roosevelt one-dime coin without the P mint mark. Now, at first glance, many people might think that a dime from 1997 is just an ordinary piece of change worth 10 cents, and for the majority of coins, that is absolutely correct. But when we're talking about coins that are missing their mint mark, especially in the modern series of Roosevelt dimes, then we are dealing with potential error coin that collectors take seriously. So let us break down the details, the history, the grading, and of course the possible market value of this coin in today's collector world. In 1997, the United States Mint produced dimes at multiple facilities. The Philadelphia Mint is represented by the letter P as the mint mark. The Denver Mint uses a letter D, and proof coins came from San Francisco with the S mint mark. Almost all regular circulation dimes from Philadelphia during this period were supposed to carry the P. Since 1980, Philadelphia began striking coins with a visible P mint mark, and by 1997, it was standard practice. So if you encounter a 1997 dime that does not show a P under the date where it's supposed to be, then naturally this creates curiosity. Is it worn off? Is it weakly struck? Or is it genuinely missing, which would make it an unusual mint error coin? The answer to that question determines whether you have an ordinary dime worth face value or a collector piece with a premium. When we describe the condition of a coin, we use the Sheldon scale of grading. A coin described as fine condition sits in the middle of this scale. A fine grade dime will still show the important major design details, such as Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, but will definitely have visible wear, smoothness on the high points, and loss of sharp detail. It is not crisp and sharp like an uncirculated piece, but is far from being so worn out that details are lost. In the fine grade, the coin still has decent appeal to collectors who are looking for varieties and errors rather than mint state beauty. Now, what is the value of a normal 1997 dime? The answer is very straightforward. It is worth 10 cents, the same as its face value, because billions of them were minted, and they remain very common in circulation. Even in higher grades like extra fine or almost uncirculated, the value is not high, maybe a few cents over face value. Uncirculated rolls can be slightly more collectible, and proof coins can bring a few dollars, but nothing significant. The only reason a 1997 dime could be worth more is if it has an error, a missing mint mark, or some other striking anomaly. Missing mint mark dimes are especially notable because they remind collectors of the famous 1982 Roosevelt dime without a P mint mark, which was a legitimate and recognized error and became highly collectible. Those coins command strong prices today, and because of that history, any later dime that appears without a P catches attention. For a 1997 dime that appears to be missing the P mint mark, experts caution collectors to examine carefully. Sometimes circulation wear or coin damage can make the P almost invisible, and that does not make it a true mint error. A real error must be verified, ideally by a grading service like PCGS NGC or ANAX, which can confirm whether the mint mark was genuinely missing from the strike. If confirmed, the coin can be listed and sold as a legitimate mint error, and that is where the value jumps significantly above 10 cents. So what are we talking about in terms of dollars today? A 1997 dime without the P mint mark, in fine condition, might sell anywhere from around $10 to perhaps $25 on the collector market. If the coin were in higher condition, such as extra fine, about uncirculated, or even mint state, the value could rise much higher, sometimes reaching into the range of $50, $75, or even over $100 depending on demand and rarity. But in fine condition, the reasonable range in today's market is $10 to $25, because collectors will pay for the error even if the coin shows wear. Remember, it is the unusual missing mint mark that creates value, not just the grade itself. Collectors also look for other error features, such as doubling on the lettering, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks, and if any of those combine with the missing mint mark, then the value can increase even further. But for the plain case of a 1997 dime with no P, verified as authentic, fine condition, you can expect about $10 to $25. That may not make you rich, but it is a huge jump compared to the regular 10 cents. So the bottom line is this. If you come across a 1997 dime and it seems to be missing its P mint mark, do not dismiss it. Take a magnifying glass, inspect closely, and if you believe it is genuine, Send it to a grading service to get professional verification. The cost of grading might even be worth it if the coin is authentic, because it will establish market confidence and help you sell to collectors at a fair price. This coin teaches us once again that even modern change in our pockets can sometimes hide treasures, and it pays to look carefully. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the 1997 Roosevelt dime without the P mint mark. If you enjoyed learning about this coin and its potential value, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting insights, and share this with fellow hobbyists. And let me know in the comments below, have you ever found a missing mint mark coin? Do you think you might have a 1997 dime without the P? I would love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep searching your change, because every coin has a story.